Welcome to Season 4 of Casual Camping Podcast, your home for the best camping discussion both in and out of the field. Here are your hosts, Tim and Ade.
Hello, you beautiful people. It's Tim and Ade with another Casual Camping Podcast. I'm Ade, not that you can tell the difference. Tim, let them hear your dulcet tones.
Hello, my name's Tim.
And he's a very naughty man.
It's an up-to-date TV reference from the start. Oh, gosh. How am you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Working hard and, enjoying the sun.
I know it's been really warm today, although it is in fact raining now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's raining. It's raining here at the moment. I've been building the excitement of building a greenhouse. I've reached an edge. It's I know you reached that edge a couple of years ago, and I've been jealous of it.
Mrs. Sweep says, are we now gardeners? I was like, well, maybe we are.
You don't grow anything in your greenhouse, though, do you? It's just for sitting in.
Yeah, I mean, it's lovely and warm.
Yeah, I'm hoping somebody gets me a greenhouse chair for my birthday that is coming up, so that I can also just sit in the greenhouse and just kind of somewhere to sit. It's like being in the outdoors.
It is. Have you seen those Swedish homes where they do a massive big greenhouse over the house? And so it just has specific heat all year round. I was like, yeah, we need to do that in the UK.
Yeah, I've seen those. And I thought, what an amazing idea. Oh, sorry. I choked on my curly whirly.
For those in America that have no idea what a curly whirly is, explain to him.
It's like a toffee sweet covered in chocolate, and they're about a foot long, and they're a bit chewy, and you bite bits off. But I've got a bag of curly whirly worms. So like clearly the sweepings of the floor, they've decided to put them in a bag and sell you them. And I've gone, I'll have some of them. Death by
Slow
curly
down
whirly.
your eating. Slow down your eating.
My overexcitement.
I'm slightly twitching about the fact that I've not been camping for just over a week, really. It's been quite good this year, and I just miss it. And, I don't have much planned in. So it's quite nice that we're doing this today, because what are we talking about, Tim?
So this is us planning for our incredibly either brilliant, adventurous, probably really stupid trip to go and climb Snowdon in the dark, camp at the top, and be there for dawn after a full day's work.
Yay! What could go wrong, Tim? What could go wrong?
I'm going to leave the curly whirlies at home.
Yeah, please do. Mind you, though, we might need a little bit of sustenance.
That is the thing. So this episode is all about our plan. We were going to have a planning conversation for that trip, and we thought, why don't we just record the planning conversation, and we'll do this incredible adventure as a part 1 and part 2. So part 1 is we're going to talk about what we're planning to do, how we're going to go about doing it, what paths we're going to do, what food, what equipment, and everything else. And then part 2 will be hopefully that we've survived, but we're going to record every step of the way and edit that into a live episode from the field, hopefully from the top of Mount Snowdon, where we will be pitching tents and surviving for the night.
Yeah, well, let's see if we can survive. It's been a while. I have camped at Snowdon, but maybe about 15 years ago, at the top, that is, overnight. And I was supposed to do 15 summits that following day. So you start at the top of Snowdon and then you go off to others. I think I got two, and I was like, oh, my knees are killing.
Was the pub calling you, Ed?
I mean, it might have been
a few weeks ago. Oh,
I
Matt,
mean,
Tom,
don't
we
you?
can't come. I can't do any more.
Doesn't the pub call to you?
Yeah, it did to me that day as well.
Brilliant.
It's funny how our plantar fasciitis flared up at exactly the same moment.
You go, save yourselves, lads.
Yeah. You go on and have a good time. We'll be all right.
We'll be suffering. Should we have that pint or that pint? Should we get Chris with it or should we eat?
Oh, we had a great afternoon.
It was a great afternoon. Yeah, so yeah, what the jiggins are we doing? We have talked about micro adventures, and we have, I think what we really want to get out of this is, can you just up and leave after work and go and do it?
Yeah.
We think we can. And this is the planning stages of it, you know, and it's, what would you say? I mean, you're 45 minutes away from where I am, so I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
How far is Snowdon from you?
It's a 3-hour drive from me, on quiet roads. You know, if you get stuck behind something, then it can be longer. But it's you know, I've done it from here before. You know, it's a few years ago now. It's like 2-3 years ago. I've done it in January and gone and climbed it in a day and come back. So you're setting off at like 2 in the morning, 2-3 in the morning, so that you can get parked. So the roads are really quiet then, and it takes about 3 hours. Doing it after work, you know, I'm not going to get home till about 7. You know, if you've driven over here, I think we should go in my car. And because we've done
It's music to my ears, Tim.
Well, we put quite a bit of miles on your van one time or another. You know, you drove us up to Cumbria, so I think it's only fair I drive us into Wales. It's we can throw the stuff in the back. I mean, I'll have, after this conversation, I'll get stuff together. We've borrowed a tent from the great people at Van Gogh, so they've lent us a tent for this because we don't have something super technical and light for this. We can't use the hydrogen air beam tent that they lent me to go to Scotland because that's only a one man, and we're gonna share a tent, aren't we?
Going to share. Well, I mean, we're sharing an adventure, so it only feels right that, you know, why have two tents? And it'd have been lovely to have a play with those tents. It wasn't on the cards for me. I'm not sobbing. I'm not crying inside, Tim. But yeah, which tent are we using?
So we're going to do the Nexus 2, the Force 10 Nexus 2, which...
I'm not crying anymore. That sounds amazing. It looks amazing too.
It's an incredible tent, and I think it gives us two biggish blokes. I'm not calling us fat because we're trying to lose a bit of weight, but we're both over 6 foot, so we're both big guys. I think it's going to give us the greatest amount of room. They've also lent us a Force 10 Banshee, ultralight, so as part of their 60th anniversary, which is this year. And that is an iconic and amazing tent, but I think it's not going to give us the space that we might need if we're going to share a tent together. So the Nexus 2 is incredible. I hadn't had a play with it before. I have put it up in the garden, so I've got it in my head how to do it. I'm going to do that again, I think, before we go away. Just so if the weather's bad and it's windy, we don't want to be trying to figure out how to put a tent up in those conditions, because the conditions on the top of Snowdon can be quite rubbish. So I will put it up again and take a video of me doing that in the garden over the weekend, so that we we've got an idea of what to do with it, but
And are we going to take half of it up each? Like, I have the poles, you have the, are we going to split it like that, do you think?
I don't know, because it comes in a really good bag, and it does like all kind of sit inside its bag, and it's still only about 12, 12, 13 inches across. So I think probably one of us carry it, but we'll, split the weight equally. Have you got a bag that you can take up Snowdon?
No.
Are you taking a carrier bag? Are you wearing flip-flops and taking a carrier bag up Snowdon? Like the tourists do.
So I've been warned. Don't you go buy £100 bag just to go up Snowdon. So I was like, right, okay. So I do have various kind of like big bags that they're not rucksacks by any means, but say, my Patagonia bag that I go away with, which is kind of like that has things that you can attach so that you can wear it as a rucksack kind of thing, and that'll be reasonably quite good. I wonder whether or not that'll slip around quite a lot, but you know what? It's either that or a wheelie case, which I really want to do a wheelie case. But you know what? I'm going to go with what I've got. So it's going to be my Patagonia one. Or maybe I'm going to test it out because I've also got a Craghoppers one, courtesy of Mr. Marples. And that might actually fit snugger. So who knows? But that's what I'm going with, Tim.
Okay.
One, it's roomy. I'll fit a lot of things in. My sleeping bag, my mat. I've got a Titan kettle from MSR, and I've got a small burner. So I think, actually for what we're doing, that might be good.
Cool.
But we'd have to do we'd have to do the same meal, but maybe, you do yours first, I'll do mine second, or whatever that is,
So,
and then,
sorry, go on.
No, and then, what kind of, I've gone on a little bit in regards to that, but that's the kind of bag that I'm thinking of taking, because what I don't want to do is go, oh yeah, it's a micro adventure, but it's cost me £300 because.
Yeah. And I've got a big bag. It's the bag that I took. People saw me hiking with in Scotland, and I had that. It's a North Face 65-litre bag. I don't want to fill that to go up Snowdon because that's ridiculous to try and climb Snowdon with all that. We do need to try and go fast and light. So I don't think we should either as be taking loads of heavy stuff. You mentioned your sleeping bag and everything. I'm thinking of taking my one season sleeping bag and putting my silk liner in it just because it packs really small and is really light. And it's not like I'm going to get to the top of Snowdon and strip off and sleep in my pants. I'm sharing a tent with you anyway. Nobody needs to see that. It's I'm going to sleep in all my clothes.
Ooh, danger, Tim.
Yeah.
What, have you heard rumours or something? What's going on?
Leopard print pants. Disco Tim on top of Snowdon.
Yeah. Little disco ball comes out. Oh man, that'd be funny. And no trying to sneak stuff into my bag. Like, I'm not silly enough to bring a flipping disco ball. I'll put it in your bag.
If I'm sneaking anything into your bag, it's beers.
Thank you. I will tell you when I'm looking the other way. Right, Tim, now. Hey, those aren't Fosters.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Carry filthy muck to the top of that hill. Oh, no. It's we'll have to wash with that in the morning. It's So what sleeping bag are you thinking of taking? Do you think I'm being a bit bonkers going with a one season?
So I think we've got to If we're doing, we're talking about kit here, I think it all depends on what we think the weather's going to be doing. So I
Yeah.
think there might be a little change 24 hours before, just so that we know what that is. For me, I did a rookie mistake.
Okay.
I gave away on my season
Oh my
ones at
God.
at the bottom barn.
Oh my God.
Battered them babies away.
Oh man. Oh God.
So.
I didn't put anything on the bottom bar I didn't want to keep. It's
Oh well, I'd just not
yeah.
been using it, so it went on. But hey, we're now doing a flipping micro adventure. So let that
Oh
be a lesson to
man.
me. I have got more space in my shed, so I've got two sleeping bags. That's all right. One is my Snow Peak, very
Mm.
good down one. I do have my older one, which I gave to my son because I bought it cheapish. It is a Force 10 sleeping bag. I say
Wow.
I bought it cheapish. It's a Force 10 Van Gogh Force 10 sleeping bag that I got about 12 years ago.
Bloody hell.
And it's got compartments of down, but is a synthetic in other bits where it's got a compartment of down on your chest, over your feet, and on your
Oh wow.
hood. So really, really good one, and I forget what it's called. I'll go and have a look at it. But I got it cheap. I say cheap. It was £100, but it was cheaper than it was.
Mm.
And when it came, it was a left zip. Now I'm a right-handed person, so I almost killed myself getting in and out of it and couldn't get it. I was like, almost had a panic attack about it. But I was like, for years, I was like, this is brilliant, and realised that yeah. But my son is a left-handed guy, so I've given it to him. He's not been camping for a while, so it's at my house. Yay! So I'm going to
Yay.
take that. It's worked
Brilliant.
out.
Does it pack really small?
I haven't got a clue. I leave them in the big sort of like let them breathe packs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see whether it's not going to pack as small as we want it to be. Let's put it that way.
No. And my North Face Cat's Meow does actually, it's got brilliant compression stack with it, and it does, when you really pull the straps tight, it does actually pack small enough. I took it to Scotland. I took it on the plane, and and I put it in the backpack, and we hiked until we camped on the cliffs. So I could take that, but I'm just checking the weather. Obviously, I'm not going to tell people what day we're doing this, but it is in the next sort of week or 10 days. It's currently looking that it's going to be 24, a maximum of 24, low of 16. So it's not going to be cold. On the evening that we think we're doing it, there's a 40% chance of rain. The wind is only going to be 8 kilometers an hour, which is great because actually I can cope with a bit of rain. Wind at high altitude, it just gets a bit scary. So the fact it's not going to be that wet, and it's not going to be windy. The following day, it's actually meant to be super clear and a sunny day. So for the first time ever, I might actually get a clear sky on the top of Snowdon. So I think I'm going to go with my one season on that, because if it's a low of 16, which yes, at altitude that is going to be lower than that, but a one season with a silk liner and me and all my clothes on, I think I'm going to be warm enough.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go leopard print pants and the Force 10 sleeping bag, because it's all I've got, Tim, and I'm not buying a new sleeping bag to go.
No, don't spend money for this. Don't spend money for this.
The joys of the bar to barn. Had so much fun with it. I wouldn't turn it back, but I did have. I think it was a Van Gogh one season from years ago that I've had forever, and I just in buying the Snow Peak one, I used that as a blanket in the summer. I use it as and it's worked. It's worked everywhere. So
mine's only a caramel. I bought it when I was doing the coast to coast because I needed to be ultra light, and that was in summer, and it was the lightest sleeping bag I could get my hands on, and it packs down to next to nothing. it is. It's got like zero thermal properties to it, so sticking a silk liner in it will help. It's but it's it packs to nothing, so it'd be good. So what are we going to do about what are you going to sleep on?
So I picked up charity shop find a Thermarest.
Nice.
It's about a 2-inch mat, so it's not thin, and I thought it might have had a puncture or whatever. I blew it up, didn't go down.
Great.
So, and it's got something inside it. I forget what the name of it is. Actually, I've not even looked at what the name of it is. Just wanted to see how thick it was, and I thought that's going to actually do me.
Brilliant.
So yeah. So I've got that.
Cool. I've got
But
my mountain equipment sim, which again I took to Scotland, so it's comfortable. How it's going to perform on rocks, I don't know, because there's nowhere that isn't rocky on the top of Snowdon. So we'll see what who knows how much sleep we'll actually get. But I'm going to take that. So we got a couple of those, which is cool.
yeah. I think that's the thing. The last time I did this, my friend didn't take anything to sleep on and didn't get any sleep.
Yeah, unsurprisingly.
Unsurprisingly. I had quite a thin sim and it was a 3/4, so my feet were off it. And you know what? I did get some sleep because, you know what, it's narcoleptic aid. I can sleep anywhere. I don't think I slept for very long, but I got more sleep. And, we did Crib Goch the following day, and that is a lovely spine. I'm not sure we're going to do that. I want to go straight up and straight back down again. It's a micro adventure. That's it. Can you do it? And, maybe we're going a little bit further. We're doing this for you guys, It's not us. You guys demand this.
We don't do any of this stuff. We actually hate camping. We hate having to go and buy all this equipment. Oh my God.
Has she left the room, Tim?
Yeah, she has.
Dude, that was a close call.
Can I just throw in about buying equipment? So Snow Peak, the lantern stand has gone into their sale from like 60 odd pounds down to 25. The amount of people in our group who've gone and bought that, even my mates, Tom's gone and bought 2, and Matt, who's as tight as they come, has gone and bought one. He then did go, can I use that as a tarp pole as well? I went, no, you can't use it as a tarp pole. Go buy some tarp poles, you cheap bloody...
Yeah, I mean, they must have imported thousands of them. Why they're down to like 25 quid, I do not know.
I know.
But yeah,
sorry, I just had to throw that in. That was hilarious that so many people have gone and bought that. It's I think it's cracking. It is a good piece of equipment though. If you haven't got one, it should be in your kit pile.
Get them before they sell out.
Yeah, we are not sponsored by Snow Peak. We would like to be, but we are not.
Hey, there's a guy I watch on YouTube, Ryan, over in the US, and he's become a Snow Peak ambassador. But he always posts about stuff. He bought a lot of their stuff, and I was like, maybe. And then I think I've written too many complaining emails to them. Going,
You've moaned about them quite a bit as well.
Yeah. Bloody prices. But yeah, I love their stuff. But yeah. Anyway, getting back on topic.
Yeah. What are we gonna eat, and what are we gonna cook on if it needs cooking? What are we doing?
Right. So I have another charity shop find, an MSR Titan kettle, which is a 1 litre pot. And I've got a micro burner for that, not an MSR one, but we got one on the barter bar, and I was hoping, but somebody snaffled it, so we bartered it away. But hey ho, we didn't just line our pockets.
So what do you to help us decide what we're going to cook on, we probably need to decide what we're going to cook. Because if we just need to rehydrate a meal, then boiling some water really quick is probably the way to go. If we're going to actually cook something, then we need a different system. So what do you fancy doing on top of Snowdon when, admittedly, well, we're probably going to need to cook on the way up because it's going to be 7 o'clock when I get home.
Yeah.
We've got a 3-hour drive, which takes us to 10 o'clock. You know, we're probably going to need to stop and have a snack or something along the journey at some services or something to eat something. And then, so are we snacking on the way up? And then are we cooking a breakfast on top? Or what are you thinking?
Well, I mean, you put me on the spot there, Tim. I was thinking that the pot is small enough, a litres worth of water in there and stuff. I don't think we're doing those rehydrated meals because we're not going to be washing stuff. So I think we keep the pot for boiling water to then use in some other kind of receptacle. Yeah.
Okay. We do have 2 breakfasts that the nice people at Van Gogh sent us.
Brilliant.
The pot, the packet that they're in, fold in a certain way, and they make a bowl.
Great.
And you do just pour water into them, so they do just rehydrate. So we could have those for breakfast.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound appetizing at all. I've never had a rehydrated meal like that, other than a pot noodle. And I'm quite willing to take a pot noodle. I'm not sure it's going to give us the sustenance that we need to get up and out and back again.
No, and that's the thing. Well, like I say, we need to eat before we start because it's going to be late. So
yeah,
I can't do all of that and then cook at the top and eat a meal. I will need to put calories in to get me up the top.
Yeah.
So whether we do that, eat first, or whether we start the hike, because there's a decent bit of hike before you really start to go up, depending on the route we pick. It's and actually then stop and cook because we've got all night to get up this thing. It's I don't know. I think we'll probably stop for food because I'll probably start to get hangry. So I think if we pull in somewhere for a toilet break and some kind of a food, and then some snacks, probably some high calorie snacks to get me up there that I can be nibbling on, some nuts and trail mix and things like that.
Yeah.
Are you thinking when we get up there we need to cook then, or do you want something nice and appetizing that we can cook in the morning for breakfast?
Yeah, nice and appetizing.
That would look quite cool, wouldn't it, when people are trying to get up there for sunrise and we're just up there already like frying some sausages going, "Hi, everyone. It's Disco Tim and Ed." In our leopard pants.
I did think a sausage sarnie would be nice at the top there, wouldn't it?
Sausage sarnie would be nice. All right, then. Okay, I'm going to take the Van Gogh stuff anyway, and FYI, you're having coconut. Because I don't want coconut. It's but let's take some sausages and some nice bread. So we'll need your kettle to make a brew. So if we take some coffee bags and a couple of little cups, we can have a cuppa. We need a little skillet. So then I'm thinking, do I take the Trangia? God, there was tumbleweed going through there.
Tim,
I know.
You dirty bastard.
I know.
No.
I know. I still have
that massive. I know there's people going, "Oh, it's dead to us now," but no. Honestly, no. Listen,
I love that Trangia, but I am partially joking because I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to use it. Yeah. I burnt myself on it so many times.
Wait the hell on. there's the number one fault with it. It ain't easy, is it? Ain't easy. Throw the bugger away.
I'm not throwing
Obviously,
away.
leave no trace.
Leave-
Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. On snow. I know we're losing listeners. I'm dead to people now. But honestly, anything that you need a degree to flipping work out, it was like, oh, it's simple. No, it's not. No, it is not.
It is simple.
The premise of it is simple, but no, it is not.
I love making a brew on it because it's silent and it's not a jet stove thingy that sounds like a hurricane going past. It's and that is lovely when you're just sitting somewhere nice and calm. But the fuel I've got in it at the moment burns so clean, I can't tell if the bloody thing's lit, so I have burnt myself a few times. Just checking that. All right, let's not take the Trangia. So I'm offering my Jet Boil Mighty Mo, which folds into a pan, and I could bring a little skillet, and we could do sausages on that.
When you say a little skillet, it makes me think of a cast iron thing, a skillet. Whereas, are you talking about your jet boil frying pan that doesn't stick?
Well, I would like to talk about that, but I didn't get one. I think you got it. So you have to bring that. I didn't get that. I mean, I've got a Genesis, but I don't want to bring the frying pan from the Genesis because it's massive. Although it weighs nothing, I could do. If you could bring that little skillet, and I'll bring the Mighty Mo stove. And between us, we can make a brew, fry up some sausages, and make a real nice sausage sarnie on the top of Snowdon, which would be amazing to see the sun come up.
Oh, that'd be great. Let's take enough sausages so that we can go. Does anybody need a sausage just to get them down?
Does anybody need sausage time? As I'm there in my leopard print
I've got Tim with us. Yeah,
I've got my leopard print pants on.
Oh, please tell me you're going up Snowdon in your cowboy boots as well, because that'd be a picture. Leopard print pants and cowboy boots. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh my God. That's for OnlyPans. Oh, man.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's going to be a laugh. It's going to be really difficult.
It's going to be difficult. Yeah, it's. I'm 15 years older since I did that. But I also think as well that I've often surprised myself with, I'm not trying to do it in any fast time. I know that sometimes I have funny knees and whatever, but it's a micro adventure. It's, you don't have to be going up Snowdon. You don't have to be driving for 3 hours. It's just something that we want to do. You could do this yourself. You could go to the highest point in your county or state or, whatever those things are. Find somewhere on a map that looks interesting and go, right, that's what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah. And we will have done a day's work. We're deciding, let's just after work, throw some stuff in the car and go and do it. Because actually the only thing that's stopping you doing all of these things is yourself, isn't it? And if two idiots like us can actually go and do it, then you can bloody do it. Get your finger out and just do it. Just say yes.
We're a little bit overweight. We're a little bit out of shape.
Speak to yourself.
Hey, I am. I wouldn't say this about you, but I included you in this just to make myself feel better, Tim. But this is it. And we're not going to be stupid. We are going to check the weather. We are going to let everybody know where we're going. Yeah. We are going to have enough stuff with us that if anything goes wrong, we can hunker down at that place. We are not going to be running the risk of trying to call people out. We have some amazing lead lenser head torches that will clear the path all the way there, and be as bright as anything and last that long. So
they are great, aren't they? the HF8. It's an incredible head torch, and it's going to be a real. The last time I climbed it, I did set off in the dark. I didn't have the HF8 then, and it was, I was like, oh, it's kind of all right, but now I'm really looking forward to doing it again, but with something as good as that, because it is creme de la creme of head torches. So it's going to be great fun. I think it's going to be great. Remember
I'm
your walking
excited.
boots. Remember your walking boots. Are you taking waterproofs?
I am going to take waterproofs.
Yeah, me too.
Really keep an eye on what the weather is doing, but depending on which sleeping bag I take, and I think it is going to be the Force 10, because actually being synthetic, if it gets wet, it'll still keep me warm.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it doesn't get wet, but actually, if we get caught and when you're up that high, there are things that can come in out of nowhere and just
even if the forecast says it's fine at that kind of altitude, you just got to be prepared for any eventuality. I do always, when I'm walking in the high country, I've always got an emergency pack with me, with just some extra stuff, and it's you just got to be prepared. That's the thing, and you just got to be safe.
Yeah, just got to be safe. But on the off chance, right?
Aye.
This is our last podcast.
Oh my God. Oh, I love you, man. I'm talking to Laird out there.
Yeah, I love Laird too.
I know.
But this might be, it shouldn't be, because we're well prepared and we're not crazy fools. We are a bit foolish sometimes, and we do talk a good game of nonsense, but we are always safety second, maybe, rather than third.
Yeah. No. It's should we go to a minute mindfulness?
Yes.
Welcome to the Casual Camping Minute Mindfulness. Let the sounds of nature take you back to the camping field.
See, you too could just decide to go out into the countryside, and you could be enjoying those country sounds yourselves. You just have to choose to go. I'm really looking forward to it, Ed. I'm looking forward to us recording it as we're doing it. So I'm going to have the recording equipment. I'm going to be holding on to it. We'll have the hamster on the microphone so that we can record on the way without too much wind sound, and it's going to be a laugh. Don't forget your boots. Don't forget your walking poles. Don't forget your head torch. And,
Tim, all I'm saying is I am upset that you're not going to be doing this in two smaller boots. I wanted to see, Yeah, I might put some extra insoles in just to narrow yours.
Thank you so much. Oh, it's going to be a scream. We haven't done anything as anything like this before, you and I. So it's going to be a really cool micro adventure. So I'm really looking.
I think it's going to challenge us. It's a micro adventure, and it's also just getting out there. Go do a night somewhere, and this is quite a good thing for us, I think.
Yeah, cool. Let's get some prepping done, and we'll talk to people in part 2 next week.
Casual Camping Podcast accepts no liability and does not officially recommend any products or endorse any techniques discussed in an individual podcast episode or shown on Casual Camping Podcast social media accounts. Individuals should make their own informed decision and risk assessment of any products or advice prior to any purchase or use.